you're making all this great content, whether it be on YouTube Shorts or whether it be YouTube or TikTok or Reels, it doesn't matter. You're doing all of these great videos and they've got amazing content, yet nobody is seeing your videos. Why are your views so low? Let's talk about it. So, the first thing that you've got to realize is that when it comes to video and when it comes to TikTok and when it comes to YouTube, what they are at their core, they're now a search engine SEO platform. What does SEO stand for? It stands for search engine optimization, right? That means that you're going to be trying to show up on the first page of search so that your videos are getting views. When you are doing that, when you have a well-crafted SEO video, you're going to show up on the first page, which means more views, more eyeballs on your content, and more people learning all of the amazingness that you have to offer. But if you're not doing SEO properly, you probably are not going to end up on the SEO page. So let's talk about what are the things that are needed in order to show up on that For You page, especially if you're building a business over on a search engine optimized platform like TikTok and like YouTube. All right, so number one, the first thing that you have to understand is that you have to be able to show up in search with some keywords that you are trying to rank for. So the first thing that you want to do when you're creating a video is you want to know what exactly are the keywords that you want to rank for. So whether it be understanding video, right? Like this video on here is right now, I'm trying to rank for SEO video, right? So I know ahead of schedule what it is I'm exactly trying to create and what video I'm trying to rank for. So you've kind of got to reverse engineer when it comes to SEO. All right. So number one, you want to understand what video, what keywords you are trying to rank for before you actually create the video. And then when you are crafting out your content, you want to make sure that you are plugging those keywords into the words that you're saying throughout the video, right? Because now with AI, the computers can understand what you're saying and they're going to be looking for some of those keywords. So you definitely want to verbally make sure that you're adding those keywords into your video. You're saying them quite often in a way that makes sense. You don't want to just like keep saying the words if it's not making sense, right? But in order to understand and rank for those words, number one, you've got to make sure that you're plugging in those keywords that you're trying to rank for. Now, I always say maybe 2 to 3 keywords are you trying to rank for when it comes to your videos, right? And here's the thing here's a special bonus tip. When you are creating the keyword that you want to rank for, you definitely want to make sure that you are ranking for what we call a long-term keyword. What does that mean? It's not just one word, right? It's almost more of like a phrase or a sentence that you are trying to rank for. Because realistically, unless you have a million followers and you are well known in this space, your video is not going to rank for food, keto, whatever it may be, oils, essential oils. You've got to make sure that you are using long tail keywords and you're plugging in those long tail keywords into your video. Now, if you want to know how to build a successful online affiliate network marketing business using YouTube, in the description of this video, I have got for you my free masterclass on how I've been able to build my business. And I dive into all things keywords and ranking inside of that free masterclass. So in the description of this video, you will find a free training that I've done for you. Definitely make sure you check that out because it does a deep dive into ranking for your video. The number two thing that you want to make sure that now that you have your keywords, now that you're plugging them into your speech as you're making the video, you also want to make sure that you're plugging it into the description of the video, and you also want to make sure that you're plugging it into the title of the video. So it's not only words spoken, it's words written, right? So in the description and the title, in the thumbnail, all of that matters, especially with SEO and AI right now. The bots and the computers can pick up exactly what you're typing, exactly what you're writing, and exactly what you're saying. So you want to make sure that you're plugging all of those things in immediately in your videos before you actually publish them. And then, especially for TikTok and for YouTube a little bit as well, you want to make sure that you're adding in your hashtags, right? So your hashtags are also going to matter. And what's going to happen is when you find that you have added in all of those things into your video, you have a better shot of ranking more for those videos. And if you want to check out how YouTube has helped me grow my business, right over here, I'm going to link for you another video that I've made all about YouTube's, the ins and outs of YouTube, and how it's helped me grow my business to the top. So definitely make sure you check out that video. Now, here's the thing. So you've got great SEO on the page, right? Now you're making sure that you're saying those keywords, those long tail keywords in your video, and you're making sure that it's in your description and it's in your title and all of that. That is all really, really important. But what's also really important is your content. Because what happens is yes, you may end up on that first page for a short little bit, but if your content and your hook aren't on point, you're quickly going to fall back and you're going to be ranked later on, further down the page, and you might not be seen at all, right? So you want to make sure that not only do you have the SEO piece properly in place, you also want to make sure that your videos are engaging, that they're full of outstanding content that's going to help somebody learn. But more importantly, you want to make sure that you are captivating your audience and you're helping guide them along so that they're actually watching a good percentage of your video. And that's going to happen with a stellar hook that captivates people, gets them into watching, and then it also is going to help with your watch time, which means YouTube or TikTok's going to be like, okay, this is a good video and it needs to get pushed out more. So it takes more than just ranking in order to show up on the first page. You also want to make sure that you are sending and putting out, extensive, great content that is going to help you so that your watch time is significant, right? So what does that mean? What I want you to do right now is go back to your older videos. And a lot of these platforms have analytics like TikTok and YouTube, and you can see the watch time, right? What percentage of people are actually watching your video? If they're dropping off within the first few seconds, you know that you've got to work on your hooks. And I challenge you to go to ChatGPT, let ChatGPT help you with your hooks. And then I want you to put on your investigative hat, so to speak, and figure out which videos have you watched from beginning to end and what did they do to captivate you to make it so that you watch the entire video throughout the whole, video sequence that they put into place. And then what can you do to start to implement that as well into your own videos, because that's going to be key for your success. So understanding your metrics, understanding your watch time, understanding where you're losing your customers is also going to make sure that you get more views on your video. So it takes two parts. It takes understanding and making sure that you've got the SEO piece. And again, if you want the free masterclass that I have for you on how to use YouTube, how to use long tail keywords, all of the strategies that I use in the description of this video, I've got for you my free masterclass. Make sure you go and check that out for sure. But make sure that it takes more than just the SEO piece. It also takes making sure that you're really captivating your audience through outstanding video. And as always, this is Julie Reynolds for another episode of Julie Reynolds TV. Definitely make sure you subscribe so you never miss out.